So, who do I think is going to win at the NFL Super Bowl LVII, also known as Super Bowl 57, airing on Fox on Sunday, February 12th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 Central, 4:30 Mountain, 3:30 Pacific, 2:30 is 2:30 Alaska time on 1:30 away. It's actually airing at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, but 4:30 Mountain time in Arizona is being played. It is not being played in prime time in the Pacific time, but in the East time zone, it is prime time for Sunday. It is almost Sunday prime time on Central time. Sunday prime time is 6:10 or 6:09 before Show Fox or CW. But what do I think? Well, I think the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl 57. Why? Well, if you look at the Eagles in the NFC, they haven't been tested. They played the Giants, who they beat pretty easily in the second round of the playoff, who they beat easily in the regular season. The last game of the regular season, the Giants were just, holding on to their seed because they already were locked into their seed. So it didn't necessarily matter. And then the Eagles were just trying to win, but once they saw they had the lead a little bit, then they just kind of gave up. The first game they did beat them, and then in the third game was the playoff matchup, and they played an inexperienced quarterback. They played a quarterback that Daniel Jones, who hasn't had any really playoff experience. He hasn't really had any true playoff experience besides this year. And they played the Vikings team, but the Vikings defense, the offense was good, but the defense wasn't that great. Or the defensive coaching wasn't that great. The players were good, but the coaching wasn't that great. So that helped them out a little bit. And then once they faced a good team, the Eagles were just a better team than them, and they played rookie, and they also play a quarterback that doesn't have a lot of experience, you're gonna show up in big moments much. You're gonna get the games like this, especially being at home with players that are experienced. And then the 49ers game with the Eagles played. The Eagles played a quarterback, Brock Purdy, who only played big games at home, only beat Tom Brady at home, only playing the playoffs so far at home. Never played a road game in the playoffs. Never played a big game on the road. Every big game he's played was at home. So he never faced a tough adversity test. Not even the regular season on the road. He's played on the road in the regular season, but he never played a big road game. All the big games he played were at home, and the home fans are cheering him on and stuff. And a game, gives you a more confidence he got in that game, and it showed. But Dallas played an easy Tampa Bay team, and it showed too. In the first one, and then it was close in the second game. Got lead blown out wide open in the first game. Yeah, both teams showed that they're kind of weaker. And then the Chiefs, and then so the Eagles kind of played easy teams heading into the playoffs, easier matchups in the playoffs, and especially when Brock Purdy was playing, and then he come back in for an injured for the quarterback was injured. His backup was in. I think not great in the championship game. Not great. And then it was in the AFC side. You have the Chiefs. The Chiefs got the 1 seed bye that is due to the fact that they were the best team, and with the game off with 2 byes for Buffalo, that really gave them the 2. But there would have been a neutral site AFC playoff game, but they lost to the Bengals. And the Bengals were a tough team. But I could have seen the Bengals make it to the playoffs as well. Or the Super Bowl as well. But, Chiefs made the Super Bowl. With the big kickoff return in the game. And the extra 15-yard penalty. It helped them out and gave them the game-winning kick from close range instead of going to overtime. And that was a tough game. And they played a Jacksonville. But it was kind of tough, but it wasn't super tough. But Jacksonville knew how to come back in the first game. Get up return runs with 4 interceptions in the game on the game-winning field goal. And then for the kicker did. And then But the refs screwed up in that game a little bit. You could see. But hey, Chiefs. It was still close. It was still tight at the end, and they won on a penalty, which sometimes that. I mean, that was unfortunate, but the way it ended, it was kind of a fortunate ending because you knew the Chiefs were going to probably win after that. But which kind of. But hey, overtime would have been more exciting. But hey, what can you say? I mean, it was a good call. It was a good call, but it just sucks that it is that way. Call that way, to end the game. You know what I mean? But anyways, I think the Chiefs win. How much do I think the Chiefs are win by? I think they're gonna win by maybe 10. I think they could win by probably 10. The Chiefs have been. Patrick Mahomes has been in the Super Bowl before against the 49ers, and he did win. I believe he won the Super Bowl. That Super Bowl. I could be wrong. I believe. And then he went to the Super Bowl. They went to Super Bowl with Tom Brady and lost when he was playing with the Buccaneers in Raymond James Stadium. The first Super Bowl to be where one team has the home field advantage. And that was a COVID Super Bowl, or they could Florida have some fans at least. But yeah, I think the Chiefs are winning by 10-14. I don't think it's gonna be a huge blow, but I don't think the Eagles are gonna be able to make it. Maybe in the beginning, but I think they're gonna turn out worse. Eagles, where the Chiefs don't blow them out, but the Eagles can't keep it close. That's where it goes in that 10-14 point range for the Eagles. Always fighting the comeback, but they can't make it competitive. Like down like one score late. It's gonna. They can't. I don't think they're gonna be able to do that. I don't think the Chiefs are gonna be able to blow them out. It's still gonna be where it's interesting throughout the whole game, but the Eagles can't get the comeback or come back. Try to even come back. I think it's gonna be in that range. So until next time, everybody, take care and remember Super Bowl 57. Super I is on Fox. 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific, 5:30 Central, 4:30 Mountain. Where it's being played in Mountain Time, Arizona. 2:30 Alaska, and 1:30 Hawaii. And Sunday, February 12th. Be there. Watch the game.